Hi guys, so this look is about the Morphe Saweetie collaboration palette. I'm going to be showing you guys how I did that look and my thoughts about the palette. So first I'm starting off with my moisturizer, and I'm using the Bioderma moisturizer. This is going to help with my pores. It's a pore refiner moisturizer. Obviously I'm doing this look based off a festival inspired carnival kind of look, so you want to get your base right. And then on top of that, I'm going in with the Revolution Skincare Mattifying Moisturizer. This will hopefully act as a really good base for my skincare products so that they last longer. And we're just going to do the brows off camera. You guys have seen me do this 1,000 times. I was clearly having a good brow day, but you know. So once that's done, I just had to do one eye look just to get an idea of where I was going with this look. I'm starting off with my Plouise base, and I'm using that to actually carve out my brows first, and I'm also going to use it as an eyeshadow base. I find that the Plouise primers are really good bases, especially for really bright colors. So just make sure that you pat so that you can get it looking flawless without any creasing whatsoever. I find that I really have to do that to avoid creasing because my eyes crease quite a lot. So we're going in with the 24A Artist palette. Now this palette off the back is gorgeous. It is an absolutely stunning palette, so let's see what we can create with it. So I'm going in with this peachy color shade, and I'm packing that in front of my eye. I want to create like my own version of a rainbow cut crease. And then I'm going in with Max Volume, which is like a neon pink shade, and I'm packing that. I'm packing that with a blending brush because it gives me the highest amount of pigmentation with minimal fallout. And this shade I struggled with, and this one's called Under the Sun. For some reason this yellow refused to pack, and I had to pack it and pack it and pack it just to get any decent pigmentation. I do have to mention that the palette itself does have a lot of fallout, so definitely make sure that you dust off your brush before going into your eye makeup. And then I'm going in with Green Room, which is a neon green shade, and I'm packing that right beside the yellow. The good thing about the shades as well is that they blend quite nicely together, but I guess it's just that yellow was just not having it. And then next to that, I'm going in with Ride or Sky, and the blue shade is so stunning, packed on easily, and it blended quite nicely. And then the purple shade is called Major Inspo. Now this one was my favorite. As you can see, it just, I was so in love, so impressed with the pigmentation of it, and hardly any fallout in this shade actually. But yeah, it was just stunning. And then I'm going in with that coral shade again and just blending out any harsh lines, making sure that it's nice and smooth for when I apply my base. And I've just cut my crease off camera, so just clean your crease so that you can go in with your lid shade. I'm using a Morphe, I want to say it's their concealer, but it's shade C0 in white. And then I'm going to pack on that coral shade on my lid. Now this shade is so beautiful, and depending on the light, it kind of gives like a neon finish to it. I absolutely love it. I think it would work as a gorgeous smoked out color, you know, whatever intricate detail you want to do with it, this color can handle it. And I'm going to apply the glitter from the palette. So I've just added my glitter adhesive from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And now I'm going in with Wild Out. I'm not particularly too much a fan of pressed glitters and palettes, but this one worked and it's super pretty. Just make sure you use like smaller brushes to really get into crease and finer areas of the lid. Now with the same white concealer. I'm just packing that on my lower lash line in order to get the highest pigmentation of colors. And then I'm going back in with that purple shade called Major Inspo. I'm packing that right underneath my lower lash line. And I'm really saturating the color and taking my time to pack it in. Like just gently. You don't want to overdo it with the colors, just so that it doesn't have a lot of fallout on your face. And then just to soften the edge of that, I'm going back in with that coral shade and just blending it all beautifully. And then I've just cleaned off any extra white concealer. And I'm not doing a wing liner. I just wanted something that will camouflage my lashes. So I'm going in with the Morphe gel liner in Jets. And now moving on to my face. Face is pretty explanatory, but I really wanted to give myself a nice smooth base, especially with the stupid breakouts that I'm having. I really just wanted to give my skin some TLC. So I went in with the Benefit Professional, and now I'm going to sort of like camouflage my imperfections a little bit before I go in with my foundation. Now the foundation I'm using is the Naked Skin Foundation by Urban Decay. It does have really good coverage. I do have a review up on my channel about it, but I find that it would still show my imperfections. So I really just wanted the foundation. I called it Naked Skin, didn't I? It's the Stay Naked foundation, sorry. I really wanted the foundation to give me as much coverage as possible. So that's why I camouflaged with the Makeup Revolution concealer. And I'm ensuring to blend that down my neck and get all the areas around my brow so that it's seamless. And now I'm going to use this Plouise base. This is in shade 05, and I'm going to use that to conceal my under eye and really give me that brightened under eye effect. I've been loving seeing Plouise do this with her models, and I just wanted to test it out. Believe it or not, this was the first time I tried it out, and I am in love with this approach. It just gives you that kind of like snatched under eye that I appreciate. I'm just setting that with the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose powder in banana. Just setting it ever so lightly. I'm not baking or anything, just blending that powder in. And I use the Juvias Place powder right on top of the Anastasia Beverly Hills powder, just so that it matches my skin tone a little bit more. And I'm just bringing back that coral shade underneath my lower lash line. And now I'm just going to apply my Mineralized Skin Finish powder from MAC, just to ensure that all the powders and everything is fully blended, no harsh lines, and it's nice and smooth on my face. And then I'm going to contour my face with the Morphe Glamour Bronze Bronzer in Phenom. I'm actually going to take my time to chisel out my cheekbones and kind of camouflage my double chin because I just want to give myself a flawless snatch to kind of match the Plouise concealer that we used. And I'm avoiding doing any nose contouring. I just want to kind of chisel my face only. And then I'm going in with the Juvias Place blush palette, and I'm going in with this gorgeous neon pink blush or fuchsia pink blush, and I'm giving myself a really exaggerated blushed look. And then I'm going in with this Morphe highlighter. To tell you guys, this was the first time using this highlighter and I wasn't ready for the pigmentation. The highlighter is so smooth and soft. Honestly, it's amazing. Definitely check it out if you haven't. All the products I'm using will be listed in the description box below, so definitely check it out, guys. And for my lashes, I'm going to be going in with these House of Achi lashes, I think. As I said, everything will be listed in the description box. And my lip combo is the Makeup Academy Lip Pencil in Obsession and this gorgeous orange liquid lipstick from Juvias Place, which is Soil, I believe. I so love it. It just has like a reddish undertone, but it's such a beautiful orange lip color. And just because I wanted something juicy and glossy, I went in with the Makeup Revolution Pout Balm Lip Gloss in Clear. And that's the entire look. I absolutely love the way it came out. I love the palette. I think the palette is very, very pigmented. I think that there is quite a lot of fallout, so a little bit goes a long way. If you're the type of person that's really into neutral looks and also really into colorful looks, you will enjoy the palette. There is something for everyone. I do have another look that uses mostly the neutral shades that will be up on my channel soon, which I will link in the description box once it's live. However, I enjoyed this palette and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please ensure to thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't. Remember, God doesn't like ugly, so be nice to someone today, guys, and I will catch you guys in a future video. Thanks again.